Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 6, titled Midnight. And the synopsis for this episode simply says, it's time. Now, this is the second time starting this episode, because, well, I, at one point before starting it the last time, must have knocked my microphone out of place because it wasn't connected to the computer anymore. Luckily I didn't get past the intro, but starting this video off like we normally do, I have a couple points to touch on in relation to the last episode. The first one is that when Neo landed the airship inside Amity and Emerald was jumping out of the ship, Neo actually tipped her hat to Penny, which I missed in my reaction and my breakdown, which I watched the video through at half speed trying to pick up all the details, so I don't know how that slipped past me, but yeah, I just found it funny that she's just like, yep, hello. Anyway, the next one is, people have been mentioning that the Grim River that Mantle Team stumbled upon could be a reference to the river Styx from Greek mythology, which has also fueled their theories as to the fact that Pyrrha may return in some altered state, because remember, Pyrrha is based off of Achilles. Achilles was taken to the underworld and dunked in the river Styx, and that is how he gained his invulnerability. Pyrrha, she's been taken to the underworld because, well, she was killed, and they reckon that she might emerge from this river. Like, it flows from the underworld of Remnant to the surface. Plus, both the river Styx and this Grimver would kill anyone who enters it unless they meet specific requirements. Styx being having an earthly tether, because Achilles was held by his Achilles tendon when he was dunked in the river, and Salem had to be immortal already to survive this grim river. There's also theories that Amity is now on a collision course with Monstra, that being Salem's grim whale, because Pietro said that Amity, when it was drifting, would touch down just north of something. He didn't get to say what it was. Could be a mountain range in the distance, could be Amity, not Amity, Atlas, could have been the whale. And since Penny lifted it up, invoking the real imagery of Atlas, the Titan there, who held the world, that would have altered the course in which it would drift, and now may actually collide with Monstra. Now that everyone knows about Salem, this is a personal theory. Well, not so much theory, but wish. I'd love to see an Avengers Endgame like scene where just these portals open and reinforcements come through. Like, I know that won't happen because we only know of one portal semblance, and there's no way Raven would be able to pull that off for several reasons, but I still would love to see it. In fact, I was going to write a story about how I wanted RWBY to end, and there was in fact a scene like that in that story. It's been put on indefinite hiatus, so don't have to worry about that. And the final thing I want to touch on from this information from the last episode is a sort of crack theory, like almost a joke, and that is because of RWBY's broadcast, the two most powerful beings in Remnant now know about Salem, and they also know that she's in Atlas, this being the shopkeep and Zwei. Though, if you know the truth as I do, Zwei was always working for Salem from the beginning. I'll link the Phoenix Night video down below where he did a whole joking video about it. Final thing before I click play is the thumbnail for this episode has Cinder facing Neo, facing Emerald, who has her back to the camera, so that means Cinder's facing the camera, and she almost looks resigned or sad. Like, I expected her to be angry, but she's almost like, well, failed again. Might as well go see what the penalty is this time. But yeah. Anyway, let's start this in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it worked. Also, I will be looking over at my second monitor a lot of the time to try and catch some of the subtitles, because this gets in the way of a chunk of the screen. Just to find it was not enough. We got some pain, lost our solitude, our carefree. What we thought was change the world was just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise, because we can't before our hope has no place here. Maybe the path that leads our home will finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never be. Some dreams will ride on the line. Even if the end is much too soon, some people will never ever die. Some words will not ever be. Some heroes soon go unsigned. Some things are both without a reach before we fight for every life. Yes, I am aware I peaked on heroes, but we're not going to talk about that. Yep, back to the Cinder backstory. Had a feeling that's how this would start.
I'll take her.
She is definitely from Atlas. I'm loving the aesthetics of this building. There's the two older stepsisters.
You're to make sure the laundry is folded, the dishes are spotless, and the floors are clean enough to eat off of.
Food?
Now hurry and get to your chores. The floor looks filthy.
Not gonna lie, that last scene with the oh, we're getting
Sweep the floors. Shut your mouth and do your chores. Scrub the dishes in the sink. No one said that you should think. Shine the silver, wash the clothes, and when you're finished, darn the socks. Draw my bath, fetch my slippers, fill my glass, and rub my feet. Hurry up, you're so slow. You're no good. I hope you know that your life is of no use, and the truth is that no one's ever loved you.
that is very much a Cinderella song. Who is he?
Pretty nice, huh? Would you look at that? Wow.
You missed a spot.
Is there a semblance awakening? Which one of them is the Yep, that's the first instance of scorching caress.
Now that wasn't very ladylike, was it?
They put a fucking shock
I
collar on her?
suggest you remember your place. Say it!
Without you, I am nothing.
There it is. The origin of that face.
All right, what gives? Someone took my damn sword.
I apologize for the inconvenience. We'll help you look for it.
His name is Rhodes. Interesting.
Now, that's not yours, is it? I'm not here to hurt you.
Nice aim.
I've seen you around, and I think it's safe to say you're not getting the most fair treatment. Yeah? I can't really blame you for what you're thinking.
You don't know what
But hurting them isn't going to make your life any better. You could run, but you're gonna be running for the rest of your life. Or you could find another way to handle it.
Like you can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want.
How old are you?
10.
And you wanna be like us. You wanna be a huntress. Then we've got about 7 years
For what?
to train you for the huntsman exam.
The plot chickens. Let me guess, he's not going to return one of these days. By the way, I've completely forgotten what I was going to say when it first changed scenes.
Just a few more years and you won't need your guardian's permission. You'll be free.
Mom, come quick! We found something! It's Cinder! She has a weapon!
Yeah, there it is.
Hello? Anyone?
You're right. Without you, I am nothing. But because of you, I am everything.
Cinder.
I don't want to have to run now.
That's all you'll ever do.
Yeah, metal quirk isn't gonna... Of course his maces shoot. With his sword. Okay, they're both out of aura. And stab. I mean, that outcome was inevitable.
You're awake. I was so worried. How are you feeling?
That's the thing.
You brought me back here.
Okay, she does get angry. I was
We
expecting
failed.
that.
Cinder, you were hurt. I was just trying to help.
I think she's had enough help. Besides, she went against our queen. I'd be careful who you back.
Cinder's hunch was right. If we'd had support, then maybe we would
Would
have.
you stop trying to protect her already? She doesn't care about you.
Both of you, get out. I'll let you know when you're needed next.
Yeah, about that. Salem's got other plans for me.
He is
I'm not
becoming
gonna
one
be
of...
taking orders from you anymore.
Okay, it is turning into Team Bitch.
She wants everyone on the bridge. Something big is about to happen.
Heh. What's got replaced by Mercury, and now it's Bitch instead of Witch. Oh yeah,
I'd
now I
like to
remember.
express again that this is my burden to bear, not yours.
Gonna quickly pause here. When it first faded to black, how it just had that singular spotlight on Cinder, it really looked like she was about to break out into song in like a stage play or something, and just made me laugh. I was gonna talk about it then, but oh shit, this episode's almost 2/3 done already.
His grudge is with me.
No, it'll be even worse. He's holding back with me. I can tell.
I understand, I do. But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
We can't leave yet. This is our chance.
Maybe you've taken one too many hits.
Salem. She knows she can't take on the whole world at once. So she doesn't. She has her followers work their way in, sabotaging us from the inside out.
Maybe we should do the same. We certainly are similar. you and I. Maybe we have been presented with an opportunity.
Great.
Oscar, please.
You don't need to fight this war, kid. Tell me what I need, and we can be done.
Hello, Hazel.
Coward! All this time, it could have been you, but you let him suffer. Now, tell us how this damn lamp works. The boy has suffered enough.
Why do you follow her? I know. I know how you see me. But her? Look at what she does. How is she the answer? Why not stop her?
Salem can't be stopped. She's a force of nature. I've seen it firsthand.
Don't break the bone
But
off.
you send children to their deaths for a cause that you know has no victory, no end.
Someone has to try. Salem isn't a force of nature because Salem can be fought. Unless she brings the relics together. If that happens.
Ozma,
Ah, shit.
you have wonderful
Hey,
timing.
honey.
The show is about to begin.
He said the right things there, though.
We have good news. Tyrion has heard from our dear colleague Watts. Although he remains in captivity, it seems that he has worked with Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the Winter Maiden. I suppose he remains useful after all. Speaking of which, Cinder. You chose to disobey my specific instructions. Just to fail again.
Yeah, I knew
And
it
I've
would flash back
realized
to that.
It's all my fault. You've fought your whole life unwaveringly for what you want, and here I am holding you back, instead of lifting you up. You deserve so much more than I've given you.
Hi, good
Go
puppy.
to Atlas. Recover Watts. He can lead you to the girl. Whether you or my hound get to her first, you will finally have the Winter Maiden's power, and I will have my staff.
You'll only be helping her bring about the end for all of you!
You're too late.
Did the hack just not work? How do we even know we can trust Watts?
We have confirmed visual of her leaving Amity. She appeared to be malfunctioning.
This is why I don't trust technology. Now we're wasting our time searching for broken junk.
Enough! You're Atlas Elite. Act like it.
Ma'am? We're picking up an open comms broadcast.
Play it.
It's headed straight for Mantle. I repeat, a large, massive brim is headed straight for Mantle. Please, anyone!
John.
Great. You guys.
Did you hear our message? It's right there. We need to hurry.
Where's Penny?
Are you serious right now? There are people in danger!
There are people in danger because you kids are acting selfish and...
And your ship's going into a fucking river, isn't it? What the? And there goes the shield, almost instantly. What you gonna do now, James? Your one last I'm a firing a double laser beam to take out one Grim. And then the shield's gone. Yep. Yep.
It's time.
And there's the fucking synopsis, of course. Shit's about to go. I called it. I fucking called it. Did I not? Did I not call it? Yep. Here's. We got 2 new songs. Hang on. I called it. See, stepsister is just simply listed as Amelie. Christian Young. Madame is Linda Leonard. Both the sisters had the same voice actor. It seems that Mantle Team may be teaming up with the Aesops in winter. Let's see. Emily. Is that who it is? RWBY. I'm doing this live for y'all. You're probably not going to see her actual page on... simply... I don't think this is going to show up till next week though. Yep, no. Okay, so no information on the stepsisters. I'm pretty sure that is the singer. Though I'd have to listen to some of her songs to guarantee. Linda Leonard. IMDb. Were you? Probably not, because you're not listed as RWBY, so... Oh well. No information on that. Who was it? Christian Young. Young, Rooster Teeth. Oh, he's one of the editors. He voices Zero in RWBY. Zero. Okay. So he's done voice work with them before. I've got no idea who Linda Leonard is or Amelie, but I'm sure there'll be more information for me to disclose about them in the next episode. Hey, but I feel like everything I've predicted so far is coming true, which does not bode well for the latter half of this. You know, I'm really interested as to why they're not putting the mid-season break now. Like, sure, they have one more episode completed, that being episode 7, then they're going on break till February, but I'm sorry, that would have been the... Unless next episode ends with a lot more shit happening, this would have been the perfect episode to leave it on the mid-season cliffhanger. I don't know if, I can't remember off the top of my head if I released a prediction video for RWBY Volume 8, like a standalone video. But I had several predictions. I had Atlas would fall, they'd get their team out, there would be a grim invasion of Atlas City. Those three have come true. The Cinder backstory, which has come true. We'd get Hazel and possibly Neo and Emerald switching side, which they seem to heavily be alluding to happening very shortly with at least Hazel. There's a siege on Schnee Manor, which is still looking very, very like it's going to happen. I forgot the word I was going to use, but it's more and more likely to happen. I've also predicted the death of Pietro. I predicted that Tai Yang and Raven would show up into Atlas. I said that before this volume even started. And if so many of my other predictions have come true, who knows? Who the fuck knows? Maybe we will get an Avengers Endgame scene where hundreds of portals open at the last minute and they push back the wave of Grimm, forcing the villains to retreat. Anything can happen now. But fucking hell. Those last 5 minutes. Because for the first 11 minutes 20 seconds was just Cinder backstory. There's 18 and a half minutes in this chapter. 2/3 of that chapter was Cinder backstory. And somehow they still managed to have the most shit going down in terms of Atlas being fucked. Fucking hell. I've got to end this here because I've got to rewatch this episode. I'll catch you all in the next one.